another argument that people make, which is that corporate profits now are at record levels. Companies have got a huge amount of money. They don't need more money to make the decision to invest. So if you cut their taxes, really the only people that are going to benefit are the owners of the businesses. It's not going to change their behavior because they've already got plenty of money that they could be investing, but they're not.
Yeah, well, one of the pieces of this tax reform is changing our current system where we tax the worldwide profits of all of our businesses. This is where the president talks about bringing home trillions of dollars of profits overseas. This is money that businesses haven't been able to bring back to the United States for fear of getting our internationally high corporate tax rate levied on it. So the current system does distort business activity, but if we can make America an attractive place both for American businesses to bring that money back and invest here, but also for foreign businesses to invest in the United States and hire American workers, that competition for additional workers is what drives up wages and drives the economic growth that the president is talking about.
I buy that argument, particularly about the foreign businesses. I mean, the corporate tax rate is so high; it's the highest in the world. And if you're making a decision about where you're going to locate your business, if you're a foreign business, I think that will have an impact. But again, the critics would point out that we had that kind of cut in the overseas tax, the repatriation. I think it was under the Bush administration, and actually, it didn't lead to more jobs. What it led to was more money for the rich, for the shareholders.
The problem with that temporary repatriation was that it was temporary, and anytime we're talking about temporary tax policy, it changes the incentives of businesses. So if we can make a permanent lower corporate tax rate, a permanent move to territorial system, which is what we're talking about, permanent full expensing, which is another piece that the president talked about today, those three pieces will be an amazing incentive for businesses to invest here, which is the foundation for economic growth. So I fully believe that we'll see the sort of economic growth that's being predicted if we can get those three pieces right.
So just remind me what they are again, because I think we need to remember these arguments, because we're going to get a lot of people saying this tax plan is just for the rich. What do we say in response?
It's lowering the corporate tax rate to 20%, which is currently the highest in the industrialized world, pushing businesses overseas. It's moving to a territorial system, which means that businesses can do business in the United States and not be penalized for selling things outside the United States. And then moving to full expensing, which is allowing businesses to deduct all the investments they make fully so that they can invest in new factories, new pieces of equipment, new farm equipment. And this is what really drives economic growth.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Adam, for setting that out for us so clearly. Really appreciate it. Thank you.